Hello everyone, this is Madiha from STEM Academy. In this video, I'll be showing you how you can make your own story in Scratch. So after this tutorial, you will be able to make any kind of story you want with as many characters, with as many backdrops you want, with any kind of effects. So let's get started. So when you open Scratch, this is the main screen you get to see. So first of all, we have to delete this default sprite, that is this orange cat, and we can delete it from here. Over here, we can see small bin icon. I click on that, and this is to add my first sprite on at the bottom right of your screen. So over here, I have given a few options, like I can choose a sprite or it's my own sprite, and I can put this option, or I can, but I'm going to go for choose a sprite because, and they have different categories. As you can see on the screen, fantasy, fashion, food, clean, you can choose a sprite. So I click on people, then I'm just waiting for the front of me. So there are major that I want to choose as wizard. So I double click on this wizard sprite and automatically this is my screen. So I can just drag it a bit down on the left side like this. Okay, so now I have my first character, my first sprite on my screen. Now the same way, I can go the second option, that is backdrop. So the first my own backdrop, or I can just upload from my computer this one. And I just see music, sports, outdoors, indoors. I'm going for, let me choose from here. Let's backdrop, and it will appear on the screen. All right, and backdrop. Now I want to add one more sprite. So sprite, and directly there I can choose my second sprite. Okay, so I can choose any character from here. Which one should I? Maybe let's go for animals. Which character should I choose? We have pony, and we have this toad, squirrel. Let's go for this toad. So when I click on that, automatically it will appear on my screen is facing to the right side. But I want it to face costumes option. So when I go to the costumes option, so over here I click on flip horizontal, the toad will face the back to code. So now I have to start my coding. So so right now it's coming in blue color. I will be putting in this white area. That means, so first of all, I want to start with this category, that is events, and I want to drag out my foot is clicked. So when I will click on this green flip, so if I wanted to say something, I will go to looks category. And under looks category, I will 2 seconds. So this is editable. I can edit the wording or say, who are you? So I will type, who are you? And I want the visit, I can change it to 3. All right, so now let's test this. When I click on the green, 3 seconds. All right, so now the next thing is I want the toad to answer. So we'll click on the toad because now I want to put codes on my start with the events. And I take out this block when green flag is clicked. When the green flag is clicked, I want the toad to say something. So I drag out this block. So I want it to say that like this. So I will type it here. I am a princess and a witch made me look like this. And also she will say for 3 seconds. Okay, so now see, both of my characters are talking. That's a good thing because I have added code. But the issue is that both of them are talking at the same time. That's not what I want. Then I want the toad to speak, to give the answer. That is under control, and that block is wait block. So I will drag this block flag. First, it will wait for 3 seconds. 3 seconds because the wizard will talk for 3 seconds. That's why the toad has to give answer. All right, let's sing. And then after 3 seconds, she will say, I'm a princess and which made me look like this. All right, well, so again, I will add this wait block here for 2 more seconds. And then she will say, let me drag out this block, say block. And then the toad will say, please help me. Change me back and take me to my castle. Let me type it here. change me back and take me to my castle. Okay, let's sing, and then she starts talking, and then the second take me back and take me to my castle. So now it's wizard's time to speak, right? Speaking, the first thing is like the same one that I ask my character to wait, and then she can start talking. Because in this one, I have to count all the seconds, over 3 seconds. So in total, it's like 8 or 10 seconds she has to wait. Sometimes it gets difficult, especially if the codes are long. It is difficult to count all the seconds. Broadcast message. So broadcast message is basically broadcast is like invisible signals. It's like an invisible message that one character gives, and when the second character receives that message, then it behaves in according to those codes. The character will respond. So in this code, I'm going to add this broadcast. So after saying that, please help me and take me back to my castle, the toad will give this broadcast message. Over here, I will use the block when I receive the message. The toad is giving the message and the wizard is receiving. Then the wizard will start talking. First, I wanted to wait for a few seconds before speaking. So when the wizard will receive the message, wizard will wait. Then the wizard will start talking, and he will say, the wizard will say, yes, I can help you. Yes, I can help you. And she will say this for 3 seconds. Will wait for 2 more seconds, and then the wizard will say her second sentence. Change it to 2 seconds, and then I go back to my looks category because I want the wizard to say something else. And this time the wizard will say abracadabra. That's the the magic spell sound. Abra, 3 seconds. Okay. And after the swoosh sound of the spell, so if I want to add any sound, I will go to sound category. See, the spell sound, magic spell sound is already selected. So I will just drag out this. Test this, how it goes. I click on the green flag. First, first the wizard speaks, then she says her second sentence, and then again the wizard will start talking. Yes, I can help you. And then she does the magic abracadabra for 3 seconds. And there the sound, I want the background to change, because when I hear the sound, I want the background to be the castle, because when the wizard does the magic, so for that I need to add another background. So I want to go for fantasy. I click on fantasy category and I go for castle number 3. Okay, so I have this. I go to this option, looks, and over here I can see switch backdrop to. So at the spell sound, I want the backdrop to change to castle number 3, castle 3 here. So now when I turn it on, everything going well, but the story, I wanted to start second part of the story, second scene of the story. So I want my story to be started from desert. So for that, I need to do some more coding. When green flag will be clicked, then I go to looks. So, okay, let's test this, having the dialogue. The second sentence will say abracadabra, and then you'll hear the backdrop will change. Yeah. So and the backdrop changes. At that time also, I want this toad to convert into a beautiful. I have to add a new sprite for princess category. It's okay. Now let's find, here is princess. I double click on it and a princess will appear on the screen here. So again, princess is facing right side and I wanted to face the wizard. So then I click on costumes. And I click on this flip horizontal. And now the princess is facing the wizard. All right. Now I go back to code. So now in this thing, code, both of them cannot be inverting into a princess. Code that is hide and show. Let me just show you that code. Just a second. Let me scroll down. Hide. So any characters, if you want them to be appear in one scene, but you want them to be disappear in second scene, for that one you're going to use these blocks, hide and show. So I will use these 2 codes for my 2 characters, the princess and the toad, because the wizard will be in both of the scenes. For that, I have these 2 codes. Princess is selected because it is coming. Then I go to this other category. I go to events, and now I click on this option and I put it one with. So I want the princess to show when the backdrop is hide, when the backdrop is desert, right? The same, but it will be different because I want it to appear in a desert, and I want it to be disappear in castle. I go to looks, and I drag out the blocks hide and show. Okay, so I drag out show, and then I attach first code hide. So right now I'm putting codes on Toad. So I want the backdrop, and I want the Toad to hide in castle backdrop. Go back to desert, and there's dialogue going on, everything going perfect. Toad is asking, please help me. And then the wizard says, yes, I can help you. And then wizard will do the magic, abracadabra, with the sound, spell sound. Yes, and then now the scene will change. Now we have a beautiful princess. Now just one last thing. Now I want the princess to say thank you to the wizard. Okay, so now let's do that. When backdrop switches to castle 3, 2 to 3 seconds should be okay. Let's go for 3, and then I go to looks, and I want the princess to say thank you so much to the wizard block, and I want it to say thank you so much for 3. Now I'm going to on full screen flag, then the all right, so I select change characters, make different characters. All this you can make. Yeah, thank you.